Can we learn English within a 1 month? क्या सच में? Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mansi. Have you watched the thumbnail? Can we learn the English within a 1 month? That is true or not? So, guys, if anybody says to you you can learn English within 1 month, it's totally wrong. Because if your background is not belongs to you CBSE board and ICSE board, I'm talking about the English medium. If your background, if your board is not belong to English medium, that it's not possible. You are unable to learn English within a 1 month. Okay, you also suppose that what is your native language, as like my native language is a Hindi, but if somebody give me an option, just write down the essay of Hindi and give the one topic, then I am unable to write down the essay of the Hindi because I don't have the idea about this topic. How can you think it you can learn English within a 1 month? That is not possible. I don't know why the people think that I have to become a fluent in a hurry way. So that is not possible. Okay, first thing is that if you really want to speak English, and if you really want to become a fluent, then you will have to follow the some rules, because that is the stairs. Okay, suppose that if you think about you just want to climb the stairs, but you just thought I just jump the conclusion, then it is not possible. So first thing is that you have to follow the taglines, you have to follow the rules of the English, you have to learn the grammar. And a lot of grammarian also says the grammar is not important while speaking. So guys, that is not true. Okay, that video is not going to demotivate you, because I'm just give the reality. Okay, I'm just giving a reality, because if you really want to become a fluent speaker, then you will have to follow the some rules of the grammar, you have to learn the vocabulary, you will have to make the proper note of the grammar, because that is important for you. Okay, if you really just start up your English level, so just try, just start from the basic. I know very well everybody knows that what is the meaning of alphabet A. Everybody says that A for apple. But why do you learn only A for apple? You can learn a lot of vocab like that: A for amass, A for acknowledge, A for admit. Okay, like that. You can learn a lot of words with the help of alphabet A. Then you have to start from the alphabet A. Okay, then after the perfection, you will be reach after the perfection you will be reach Z. Okay, so you have to give the time at least 6 months. That is the compulsory for you. When you give the time, the 6 month for the English, then you become a fluent. Okay, then you will be become a fluent. So that is your duty, that is your responsibility. Please don't think to other, please don't listen to other. First thing is that you just find out what is your mistake. Okay, what is your label. You just find out what is your label, because everybody knows that what's my label. Okay, if anybody asks to me, ma'am, how to learn English, okay, then I just suggest to that person, you just tell me what's your label. How many things you know that? Okay, how many things do you know that? Because I don't know what is your level. Okay, and nobody is don't know what is your level. Only you are person, you just know that what is my level. So sir, just to find out what's your level and how to start. Okay, as like I just give the example, when I was learning English, then I don't know what is the meaning of that story. First I have started my reading power like that, I just collect the second class, third class book story of these students, then I read over and over. And on that books I collect the words, on that books I just follow the words the grammar is saying, mm, which tense is using that place. Okay, when I just find out that types of things from the book, then I thought, yeah, that is okay for me. Okay, I can speak. And now the second point I follow, I just make the story. That means what is the leg of that story, what is the hand of that story. Only a one person for making a story, just what is the sense and which tense I am using that the story. Okay, so it is very important for you. You just find your level. What's your level? Don't think to others, don't listen to others. You have to follow the first step. You have just read the newspaper. And I will not suggest you newspaper, I will suggest you uh, fourth standard, fifth standard story book, moral book. Okay, you can just read that types of a story, because that story is easy. But on that story, you have to find some tenses, you have to find some rules of tenses, how to use the tense, how to use the grammar on this work. And main thing is that you have to find the vocabulary, because in this time we all are using a updating vocab in our sentences. Like that, if I'm just saying who's want to break the ice, then in this line I'm just using a break the ice. And what is the means of the break the ice? That is the not means of the break the ice to break the ice. It means ice who is a freeze on the fridge. No, that is the means of who just break the their silent. Okay, who just break his silent. That is the means of the break the ice. So first thing is that you just collect a lot of material. Okay, collecting a material, you don't think that is easy for you, that is tough for you. But you always thought about, you always think about that is useful for me. Okay, and you just practice over and over of this on this sentence, because if you really want to become a fluent, then you have to power just do the practice again and again of anything. Okay, suppose that if you know the mean of that sentence, but you are unable to speak in front of two others. Okay, so what's your duty? Your duty is that you just follow that line in front of two other over and over. Okay, you just follow that line in front of two others over and over. And what is the benefit of that things? What is the benefit of that work? There's a lot of benefit. Suppose that when you just speak this, when you will speak this line in front of two others, then others if you just pronounce in the wrong way, and if others know the means of that things, then they just demotivate you. And please don't take the negative way, you always take the positive, you always take a positive things. What others say about you, what does others say? Okay, so that is very important for you. You always fact the situation, you always face the situation. Okay, you always have to face the situation. And and believe me, after some days, after some month, after some year, not year, after a 1 year, you have to become a fluent. You just give the time of yourself. And third step is that you have to follow. When you go to the bed, you always think what did you do whole day. Okay, what did you do whole day? Like that, how many people did meet you? Okay, and what did you eat? And where did you go? And what did you do the whole day? So just give the power, just increase your thought processing. Okay, when you're processing, then then your mind is always active. Okay, and you know better, cpu is the brain of the computer, then you have the brain. There's a no need of to any cpu. Okay, there's a no need of any cpu. Your brain is a cpu for you. So you just always use your mind, you just always use your mind. Second step is that you have to follow, you have to learn the vocabulary, because it's very important for you. Because while speaking, you just need a vocab. Suppose that how, as like you just make a any you just make a any essay, you just write down the any essay. Suppose that I will I give you a one topic, you have to just write down about the unemployment. And uh, but you don't have the idea what is the unemployment, and what is the words, and what is the vocab which is related of that topic of unemployment. So first thing is that you have to learn the vocabulary in the each sector. As like second topic is that population, third topic is the pollution. There's a lot of topic on this topic. For this topic you just need a word's meaning, and when you don't have the idea of the word's meaning, you are unable to make any types of sentence. Okay, I hope you all are understand what I'm saying. Okay, so first thing is that you just amass the, okay, word meanings. And if anybody says to you that words is not important for you, that word is not important for you, even this word is also not important for you, so then you just say, just do your own work. Okay, I have to do what I want, what I desire. Okay, I think you got it what I'm saying. So only you are one person, you just improve of yourself. You just, and if any and the third point is that you just thought about, you just think about, I don't have any partners to speak with him. So so guys, I also don't have any partner. I don't have the partner, but I just try, I'm just speaking in a alone. Okay, I'm only one partner of myself. I just look at the mirror and I speak a lot of time. Even I'm also belong to the UP board, and in this time my English is also not too good. But I'm just trying day by day, and that to give the lot of improving in myself. Okay, that to give the lot of impact in my life. Because if you say that English is not important, then you can just give the excuse of yourself. Okay, you are giving excuse of yourself, because if anybody says English is not important, that is not true. English is important, it's just according to you and what is your field. If you really want to become a if you just want to crack the interview, if you just want to do anything in your life, you just require a English. Suppose that if you are going to any market and you just want to purchase any toffee, and the price of the only 1 rupees, 2 rupees, and what is the language is written on this wrapper, that's called to English. you you buy anything from the market, anything from the market, that's the wrapper is belong to the English language. So we cannot say that English is not important. English is very important for to everyone. The requirement is only one, what's your level. Okay, the second what is first step you have to just follow, you have to just read the moral book, which whose students are belong to second standard, third standard, fourth standard. Okay, and second step you have to follow, you just learn the vocabulary, you just collect the vocabulary, you just amass the vocabulary. Okay, and you just fill your all pocket with the vocab. Okay, and third step you have to follow, you just give the topic of yourself, like that today's topic is mother. You have been living with your mother since childhood. Okay, am I right? You have been living with your mother since childhood, but you don't have the idea, you don't have the thought how to collect, how to make the line. So just give the options of your mind. Today's topic is mother, and I have to write the 10 lines about my mother. That is very easy for you, and I know you can write very well, but while speaking your mouth is jerking. Okay, then what is the solution? You have to speak that line over and over. It doesn't mean who is listen to you and who don't listen to you. The purpose is only one, you have to speak over and over in front of two others. Okay, and suppose that if nobody is here, then you just stand of yourself in the front of the mirror and just shout a loud way, and just speak over and over that topic. And that process you have to do with that step, you have to do for a 1 month, for a 2 month. Okay, when you can do it, that is important for you. And the fifth step you have to follow, while the making a note, like that reading a book. Second step is that the vocabulary, third step is that just given the topic of yourself, and the fourth step is that you have to follow, you just learn the single topic of the grammar. This is very important, because if you have idea of the grammar, as like suppose that as like I just giving the one sentence, everyone is going to market, everyone is going to market, the Hindi of that word, sabhi log market ja rahe hain. But in this sentence lot of people are using everyone are going to market. But what our grammar says, our grammar says that um, everyone, anyone, someone, somebody, anybody, in सबके साथ grammar always take this word helping verb singular form. Okay, we cannot use are, were, have. You have to follow the singular verb, but when you do, when you have an idea, then you can follow it. Okay, so that the step you have to follow. You just learn the some grammar rules which is important for you, because you always use this word everyone, no one, anyone, someone, and but we don't have the idea what's the helping verb we use on that sentence, then we always when we always has got to the wrong side. And when you have an idea we have to use the helping of a singular helping verb, then you can use it. Okay, so first thing is that what is your more important for you, just select, just find out. And the fifth and the last step, while the covering these all our topics, you just practice over and over. And what is the means of over and over? That is the means again and again. Okay, when you know that, when you know that that is the rules, that is the formation, that is the tense, then just making a story of yourself. Okay, it doesn't mean what is the leg of that story, what is the hand of this story, but just make it and speak it. Okay, that is important for you. And seriously guys, and if you just think about, if you really want to speak, if you really want to become a fluent, then you will have to follow these all steps. My humble request to all of you, just learn our English, not a hurry way, just like a turtle. Okay, uh, have you heard the story of that turtle and the rabbit? You know what, the rabbit has a lot of courage, a lot of attitude, you can say that, that's why they just defeat their race. Okay, I hope you heard this story, that the situation is also happened with the real life. Lot of people are saying yeah we can learn English within a 1 month, and they do that, they do that. But what's the result? After after a studying, after a learning, they are unable to speak well, because on that time they have only a one person, yes I have to complete the rules, I have to learn the vocabulary, but they are unable to speak. Just because and seriously, on that time they know that, they know that what am I doing mistake, but they just count down the day and they started the English. But when they started the English, they just jerk. Okay, they got the jerk. So that mistake you don't have to do. You always follow the basic rule. Okay, because basic rule is very important for you. Suppose that in the since childhood you did not learn the chota bada, if you did not learn the A to Z, then how to read the sentence, how to read the word, or how to make the story. So that the logic is also follow our English language, that is a language, that is not a lesson of any book, that is a language. Then you will have to give the time of yourself. Okay, I hope this video is useful for you, this video is some informative for you. And if this video is useful, if you understand some things about this video, then just give me a one comment, and like this video, subscribe this channel. Thanks for watching, bye bye and take care.